What is the faith structure of Judaism? Now, before we answer that question, we have to ask a different question. What does the word faith structure mean? Well, we think of the word belief. People think of, I believe in a given doctrine, a given teaching, a given religion. And the way people mistakenly think about it is that the word belief means, I will accept one theory, I'll just take that theory and block out any other opposing teaching or opposing idea from my mind. Or another way of describing that attitude would be, is I choose to have the path of my life go along the lines of one particular theory to the exclusion of any other theory. It's a choice that a person makes. I choose this theory over other theories. But that's not the Jewish idea of faith. In Judaism, faith is knowledge. And the Jewish people encountered what they believed in real life. Back in the days of Moses, the Jewish people encountered the power of God. They encountered how God is the master over nature through the physical experience of the Exodus. They were slaves, they were redeemed. They saw the Nile turn into blood for 7 days. They experienced the 10 plagues. They saw the miracles in the desert. They encountered the power of God. They heard God speak to Moses. It wasn't something that they had to discover, determine, evaluate. They knew that Moses was a prophet because they encountered it as a fact in real life. The way God chose to pass on this knowledge to later generations of Jews is through the living testimony of the Jewish people. Through the observance of the Passover holiday, we re-experience the Exodus. We re-experience the revelation at Sinai through observance of Pentecost, of Shavuot. We re-experience the wandering in the desert through observance of Tabernacle. And that's the way we come in contact with these articles of knowledge. And basically, the faith structure of Judaism would be as follows. Faith structure meaning, what do we believe first, and on the basis of what do we build all the rest of our beliefs? Two pieces of knowledge. There are two pieces of knowledge that the Jewish people have, that they encountered, and that is the Jewish perception of God as it was revealed at the Sinai revelation through the miracles of the Exodus, the fact that Moses is God's prophet, as the Jewish people encountered also at Sinai when God spoke to Moses in the presence, in the hearing of the entire nation, and everything else is built on that. There is one more detail of information, which is that being that we are the only nation in the world that directly came into contact with these two pieces of information, we had such a close encounter with God to the exclusion of anyone else, that tells us that we are a witness nation, and that is our responsibility to pass this information on to future generations, to carry this information as a torch to light up the world. So, the faith structure of Judaism is summed up in 2 verses. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. The Lord is our God, the Lord is one, which speaks of the Jewish perception of God. Then we have another verse which says, Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe, which means Moses commanded us a teaching. He was the one authorized, chosen by God to pass on the law to his people. Ma'irasha, as an inheritance, Kilat Yaakov, to the congregation of Israel. We are the chosen nation. We are the witness nation that was given the mission by God to pass on this information to future generations and to hold it up as a torch for the world.